Welcome back to Nico's Imports. Today, we are doing another flip challenge. And if you've been watching all our previous videos, you'll notice that there's been a car in the background. We haven't really blocked it out because honestly, too much editing and it's not really worth it because it's part of the flip challenge and you're gonna see it anyways. And that flip car is our, I think, number 4, if I'm not mistaken. That is a 1996 Honda Civic. God, please don't dent it. Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, I gotta find my balance. All right, like I said, this is our 1996 Honda Civic. I'm trying to stand on this and balance and it's going very terribly. We're not damaging anything, hopefully, because I don't want to do more body work. But yeah, this is our 96 Civic again, like I said. It is I think it's like a DX model, so we got no power anything basically. No power steering, no power windows, no power sunroof. Actually, we don't even have a sunroof. So yeah, but we picked up this glorious little car for 200 bucks, and then I picked up the wheels for another 50 bucks. So basically 250 bucks and we got a Honda Civic. Now you're wondering, why would a Honda Civic that runs and drives be 250 bucks? It wasn't 250 bucks because it didn't run and drive. It was 250 bucks for the car, but it wasn't running and driving. Unfortunately, the previous owner, one of the belts got worn down for the timing and it blew. And I was really scared the whole time of fixing this car because I thought it wasn't gonna work and I had to spend another $300, $400 on the motor, which actually did not. The motor runs perfectly fine and has 100% power in it, and it is great. Yeah, let's get into talking to that. As you guys can tell, we were missing a whole fender here. It actually did have a fender, it was just destroyed. It looked like bacon. And we don't want that. We don't want bacon on our car. So I ripped it off and I have a replacement fender for it, which will be in the next series. The whole goal of this car is to see how much money I can get out of it. I'm just curious, like how much effort and time can we make a clean Honda Civic? There's gonna be 2 different builds here. So one of them is gonna be just cleaning this up and then flipping it, of course, for the GT3 challenge. And then the other one is our Temu build, which you guys will have to see it, update it, but basically we're doing a whole Temu Honda Civic, which I think should get a lot of views, and that's what kind of like we want people to see. You can build a nice clean car with, you know, a few $100, and that's the whole goal. If Alex wants to zoom into here, here's our new timing belt. It's already dirty, which is kind of but it's all brand new. We put a new water pump in it. This whole setup, our timing kit was about $100 from O'Reilly's, so not too bad. So that basically we're at now, from the 250 bucks, we're at $350. Basically a running and driving car at this point, and a couple hours of my time. It would take 2 hours to do it. Just took the wheel off, jacked it up, loosened the crank bolt, and then put the new timing belt on, timed it right. Runs perfectly fine now, which is super sweet. I was actually, like I said, really worried that it wasn't gonna run or drive. And then the next thing we did, which I did today, is I bought a new battery from it at Walmart. You know, it was only $79.99 or something like that, so 80 bucks. Yeah, so basically almost $400 for the car, just not too bad, you know, we could say 450 bucks basically, with taxes and whatever else we missed out on. Yeah, 450 bucks for running and driving car, can't complain. Already has brand new coilovers from the previous owner, has brand new upper control arms and lower control arms. I do have a bunch of brand new stuff for the rear end, but yeah, had brand new headlights. The fender came with it, which is super sweet, so I don't have to buy any of that. The bumper was destroyed. I have it, but it looks like complete trash. So we're not putting that on. So I had to order a new front bumper, which is only like 120 bucks. Super nice, carparts.com or some crap like that. Yeah, that's about it. It definitely has been sitting for a while. It has like oil leaks from everywhere. We have dirt literally everywhere. There's pine needles, like a stack of pine needles everywhere. I haven't even cleaned this car, but we're gonna make it look nice. Besides that, I think it's honestly a really good car and it's gonna be reliable for the next owner, which I actually already have a next person that wants to buy this, which is super cool. Honda Civics are really easy to sell, so if you're looking to flip something, Honda Civic's always great. I know it's out of my, it's really weird for me to be selling a Honda because usually I've been selling German cars, but we wanted something easy to flip, something fast and something fun and something to show the car community that you can build something for next to nothing. Wow. with just like a few $100, you could have a clean car. Now let's talk about the rest of the car, which isn't as pretty as the front end. Hint, hint. So I want to talk about the rear end and actually all the body work that's already been put into the car. As you guys can tell, there's a lot of overspray everywhere. Clearly the car was not white from factory. Are we gonna paint it white? Yes, because I like the white color and half the car is already white, but I'm gonna probably repaint the whole thing anyways. So in that sense, this whole quarter panel needs to be fixed. It's a little like bubbly here. It just looks like there's a couple little door dings, and we're gonna fix all that. I'm probably gonna do a lot of body filler, and hopefully you guys can learn with me as well, because my body work skills are mid and they're not that great. My painting skills are a lot better. I wouldn't say I'm an expert at painting, but I could definitely paint a car like everybody else can. Taillights look okay on this side. The other side is just horrendous. They're cracked, they're destroyed. We are missing our rear bumper, which I do have, and it did come with the car. Both bumpers did come with the car. It was a complete car when I bought it, but they fell off because they weren't clipped on. I'm probably gonna fix that here pretty soon. Pretty quick, you know, just get a little, we might even fix it right now, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe next video, who knows? It just needs a lot of love, a lot of tasteful stuff. It already has wheels, which will look super nice. Probably just gonna clean them up, change the tires out. I'm just gonna put some new used tires on it because it's a flip car. We don't want to spend too much money on it, but I don't want the new owner to be like, dang, it rubs every time I drive it. We don't want that. So definitely putting a little bit smaller tires on it, a little bit more stretchy, give it that Honda, you know, Honda little, I don't know if I could say this, but box, Honda box, there you go, which is what this is basically. We got a little tiny hole here too for our bumper straps, which I'm gonna put back on just as aesthetics. But yeah, this is about it for the whole entire car. Yeah, you guys get to see what I bought for basically 450 bucks. 450 bucks. So I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit of modifications of the car. The headlights aren't right. These are definitely 2000s headlights off of a newer Honda Civic, same with the hood and same with the fenders. So the whole front end was converted to a newer 2000s looking one, which will sell, you know, quicker because it does have a facelift on it, and that's what most people like on an older body style. It does have some nice, interesting aftermarket mirrors. We have aftermarket coilovers, like I was saying. They're not like the top of the line ones, but they are like the top of the line max speeding rod ones. I don't know how much those are. I couldn't tell you. It does have Skunk 2 upper control arms, which I know were like 180 bucks. So somebody's already spent the money. All that stuff is brand new in the car too. Keep in mind. Yeah, just overall the car is actually really nice. The wheels are probably worth like $600-700 bucks. So I definitely got a good deal on the car. Tires are new. I'm probably going to keep those tires and put them on another flip car that actually fits these tires because, you know, we don't want this car to rub, like I said. But besides that, I think that's pretty much it. Just full set of coilovers, upper control arms, wheels, headlights, fenders, bumpers, whole front end conversion, and mirrors. And then you got something like this. It doesn't look pretty right now, but it will do time. It will do time, it will. I don't know if I said that right. Yeah. Let's talk about the interior. And yeah. It's going to be kind of confusing because we are doing two different videos, but I do want to explain that the budget for this car, if I was just flipping it, would have been $1,000 bucks, which then we would have sold for $2 grand or $1,500, making $1,000 profit. But with the Temu build, I'm hoping we either invest $1,500 bucks to $2,000 with the total purchase cost of the car, of course, and time and all that stuff. It will be like $2,000, I'm hoping. And then we're either going to sell it for $4,000 or $4,500. Now you're asking yourself, how the am I going to sell this thing for $4,500 bucks? It definitely won't look like this. I promise you, it's going to be one of the cleaner Civics you've seen. Especially coming from the guy that owns Porsches. So we're going to make this tastefully modded. As you can tell, steering wheel is dead. I'm definitely replacing that with a nice Momo steering wheel. I already gave away our Temu build. Is that Momo steering wheel real? I really don't know. It seemed like it was real, so yeah, we're gonna see. But yeah, definitely needs a new steering wheel. It is a manual, which is definitely an enthusiast car and definitely not really much of a flip car because most flip cars you want are automatics. If you guys haven't seen, all the cars I've been flipping have been mostly automatics, except for the E21, I guess. But I sold that to an enthusiast. Same thing's gonna happen here. We're gonna sell this car to an enthusiast, or you know, somebody old that knows how to drift stick. But it's definitely gonna be sold to an enthusiast. I haven't cleaned this car at all. This is exactly how I got it. There's definitely a lot of damage, and we definitely have a really strong budget if we were doing the other flip challenge. Door cards are definitely destroyed, cracked, all that stuff. Seals are okay. Steering wheel is bad. Seats are ripped. We're missing panels right here. Our Our hood latch release is not existent anymore. Our pedals are worn to a crisp, and this thing has 192,000 miles. But for some odd reason, it's still worth what it's worth. And we do live in this era, so you can't buy a $500 car anymore. That runs and drives, unfortunately. So most cars you see on average are $1,500, $1,700. This is basically what this is at this point, is a $1,700 Honda Civic. But we're gonna make it worth a lot more by fixing everything. But if I was just doing a regular flip challenge, I probably would have just gone to the junkyard, picked up a new steering wheel, gone to the junkyard, picked up 2 new seats, 2 new door cards, and then that would have been the end for the interior. Somebody already put upgraded speakers in here. They sound okay. I'm gonna leave them in here. There's no reason for me to modify the speakers in this car if they're already nice kicker speakers. Overall, I'd rate the interior like a 2. It is terrible. Our headliner's missing. There's cracks in our headliner. I bought new suede. That was only like 40 bucks just to get that on there. I got new crank levers for our windows. Like I said, everything's manual in this car, but everything's broken, unfortunately. Sadly. Oh look, we got a bunch of free quarters. I actually haven't looked in here. Whoa, dude, I'm making my money back. Now it's not 450 bucks. It's now $447, I'm gonna guess. There's another dollar in here too. This came with the car too. And then we, you got some Pokemon cards. Came with the car. I got a $10 Subway gift card. I don't know if that's still usable, but somebody have fun with that. I guess enjoy your $10. It's probably already used though, but yeah. Should we just be like opening Pokemon cards now? You know, we got an Energy, don't know what the hell that is. We got a Busquilo, a Jinx, Persacto, Silicone. I'm saying these all wrong in a Shellos. I'm terrible. Oh, and we got a Bronzer. Makita. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. But then we got a random Elf Bar box that's empty. It's nice and empty in there. We got a R34 Hot Wheel, came with our car. I feel like I just like randomly just went into the, we're like swaying away from the interior and just talking about things I find in the car. We got a Mountain Dew lanyard. We got clips. Oh dude, we got the Majestic 8mm socket from Harbor Freight from Pittsburgh. I got some cologne. We got Oxford Blue cologne. That actually kind of smells good. Would recommend. These are all the Pokemon cards. We got a Civic badge. What else we got in here? We got the crank that's like completely destroyed, which is what I was talking about. It is kind of gone. I don't know what's in here. We got some jewel pods in here. Some used jewel pods. Then what else we got? Dude, we got a freaking sweet, salty, and peanut butter. You think it's still good? It's definitely like faded, and you can tell it's faded, but I don't know what the year it is. Should I just open it? It still smells good, dude. Should I take a bite out of it? Oh, that's hard. Okay, well, that's really hard, so I'm not gonna eat that. We're just gonna put it back here. I'll clean that later. Very peanut buttery. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we got a broken visor in the back. Alex will do B-roll of our really terrible headliner. It actually isn't broken. It just looks kind of like, oh, this is not even the right side. What is going, oh, I don't really know. Oh, maybe it is. There's our visor. Just put it back on there. Looks good. Somebody just took it off because they said. And then we got a Bluetooth transmitter, our old Kenwood stereo, which does terrible. Sounds not too great. We're gonna switch that out. And then we got some interior kill bacteria virus interior spray. Oh, it just clogged up. Oh, it just. Honda Civic. So we got a screwdriver back here and then some extra trim pieces. And I think that's it for the interior in the front of the car anyways. I don't think there's anything else back here. Before we go, move over to the rear trunk and see what's in the rear trunk because I haven't been in there yet. But it does have a check engine light. I checked it with the OBD2. It is for O2 sensors. One O2 sensor for this car, you can buy one off of Amazon for like 60 bucks. They work. It has catalytic converter still. All that stuff is intact, so it's emissions ready whenever I sell it. Back to the actual car instead of talking about what's inside of it. I know that was like really spontaneous. That was really my ADHD just kicking in. But yeah, horns and everything work. It's not bad. Everything works. We have a broken wiper motor cluster lever thing, which I had to replace. I'm gonna go pick up at the junkyard just to fix that, and then, you know, all the manual stuff all nice and dandy. Clutch works. Everything feels fine. Besides that, mechanically this car is really sound. I'll just say that. Everything else wise, it's definitely needs some love. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough ride. But yeah, let's talk about what's in the trunk, I guess. There is this random turtle just chilling back here. He just came with the car, I guess. I don't know what his name is, but I think we're just gonna call him like Frederick or something like that. Frederick the Turtle. That's Frederick the Turtle right there. He's gonna be joining us on our build. And when I sell it to the new owner, it comes with the car. But in our trunk, we got some Castrol Edge oil. So this thing definitely was dumping oil over the floor. Note to self, probably needs an oil pan gasket. It is like drenched in crap and filth everywhere. We're definitely gonna do a video of us cleaning the interior and making this thing look somewhat decent. I did get a carpet extractor, which if you're flipping cars, really good purchase. It was only like 120 bucks. Yes, I know 120 bucks is a lot on like some of these cars, but if you're flipping them consistently, cleaning interior really sells a car, especially if it smells nice and sweet. There's a random zip tie there. And then we have a grill for this car, which the clips are definitely broken and we're gonna have to buy a new one. It says made, it actually says not made in China. It says made in, what the heck? It says made in Hangang Chang. Yeah, I don't know. That is definitely a new one for me. Made in Hangang Chang. Hangang Chang, yeah, okay. Then we got some window visors, and then we got a random piece of plywood that like broke itself. We are missing a spare, so I think I have an extra 4x100 spare I can toss in there off of one of my E30s. Not off of one, but one of the part outs I always do. So I'm going to toss that in here so the new owner can have a spare tire and not get stranded on the side of the road. We are missing the whole tool set. There is a random brand new upper control arm for whatever reason. I don't really know like why I have this. Maybe I'll just sell it to somebody for 10 bucks, make $10. I don't know what side it is, but $10 Honda Civic control arm. Maybe somebody will need it. Who knows? Maybe I'll just sell it to my cousin. He needs stuff. But he's been stealing parts off this thing. We barely just fixed it. Had to put a bunch of stuff back together, by the way. But besides that, I think that's it for the rear end. There's some like random strap right here. Yeah, that's basically it. We're probably going to debadge this. Oh. Well, I already debadged the Honda badge, or debadged the Honda. That really wasn't on there, was it? It's in the mud now. I gotta pick that up. Okay, well, I'm gonna pick that up. It's all good now. I don't know about this plate. This is not my plate, so Alex, please block this out if you can. Yeah. But I think that's about it for the car. Honestly, it's not too bad. A lot of people might consider this thing a piece of crap and it probably should go to the junkyard, but we're going to save it. We're going to make this a full enthusiast car. We're going to make this thing run like it never did before. By never did before, I mean modify the crap out of it, slam it on its nuts, and continue with my day and sell it to somebody that else will enjoy it and probably crash it a couple times. I totally didn't trailer this thing here. Totally didn't trailer this thing here. There it runs. I guess I can give it some baby revs if you guys want to hear it. It sounds like crap. Sounds god-awful. May God help us. By the way, it does have a clean title. Pretty cool, isn't it? It's really weird seeing a Honda Civic with a clean title. And it's never been in a car accident, surprisingly. Like, all the body panels are actually intact. Like, I checked everything. It's like kind of gnarly. This is like a clean Honda Civic, so it's really, really weird. If I find any damage, you guys will know. Be the first to go. So keep watching our videos. Thank you for all the support. I know one of our videos hit 14,000 likes or 14,000 views on it. Super excited, and I hope I can make more content. Like, thanks to you guys, I'm making more content, buying more cars, going crazy about everything. And don't forget, I have my own wheel company too. please go email me or check me out on Instagram. Just go email me or Instagram me or DM me, and we can make custom wheels for anybody, anything you like. Be a lot more coming soon from that. And then don't forget to go follow Alex, my editor and my filmer. Best guy ever out here, doing everything he can to help me out with my YouTube. Makes me really happy. But go like him, go schedule appointments if you want to go get filmed. And yeah, that's about it, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.